The past that never happened. You have sinned in the past, but there is no past. The mind hears that and flinches because the world teaches that the past is a locked vault where every mistake waits to testify against the heart. But imagine this instead. The past is a movie projector, and the only thing giving it power is that the audience keeps showing up for reruns. Take away the attention, and the reel has nothing to shine through. Take away the light, and the images never appear. That is what it means to say there is no past. It means the projector was never turned on by anything real. The world will tell a different story. It will insist that the past is a courtroom and the mind is on trial forever, carrying folders of evidence labeled should've, could've, and why did I do that? But that courtroom is a stage set, and every file in the cabinet is written in disappearing ink. Guilt keeps trying to rewrite it, but the truth keeps clearing the pages. Think of the mind as a house with many rooms. Some rooms hold memories that feel heavy, like old furniture no one knows how to move. But open a window and watch what happens. Dust lifts. Light enters. Shadows shrink because shadows only survive where light is refused. What you call the past is only a shadow pretending to be a structure. No matter how solid it looks, touch it, and it dissolves. We talk about sin as if it were a permanent stain, the kind that seeps into the fabric and can't be washed out. But sin is more like chalk on a sidewalk. A single rainstorm of awareness erases it completely. It never defined the sidewalk. It never became the concrete. It was temporary from the beginning, even when it looked bold and dark and impossible to forget. This is why forgiveness changes everything. Forgiveness is not letting someone off the hook. It's realizing the hook was never real. It's understanding that the fishing line was tied to nothing but a belief. Once the belief dissolves, the hook falls into the water and rusts away because it never had anything to hold. The ego tells the mind, "You sinned, therefore you are guilty, therefore you must be afraid." It repeats this like a bad jingle that gets stuck in the head. But notice something. Guilt is always about what has already happened, never about what is happening now. Fear is always about what might happen next, never about what is happening now. The present moment has never accused anyone of anything. Only the voice that worships the past and dreads the future keeps the loop alive. In truth, there is only one time that exists: now. The now is like a clear lake that reflects only what stands above it. You can toss old stones into it, memories, regrets, harsh judgments, but the ripples fade quickly because the lake refuses to hold chaos for long. What you think is a lifelong wound is often just the memory of a ripple long gone. Even the stone that caused it is no longer visible. This is the part that feels like freedom when it finally lands. Nothing real can be harmed. Nothing unreal has the power to last. So the past, with all its alleged sins, cannot define anything because it cannot survive the light of the present. It can only appear when the mind agrees to revisit it, rehearse it, retell it, and relive it. But the moment the agreement ends, the story evaporates like breath on a mirror. The mirror stays. The breath does not. So what does it mean to live without a past? It means walking through the day as if the ink on every page has just dried clear. It means remembering that identity is not a scrapbook of mistakes, but an untouched canvas that can be painted fresh at any moment. It means understanding that what you feared was permanent was only a thought, and thoughts shift like weather when the sun decides to appear. The truth is stunningly gentle. The mind is innocent now because the mind is only ever now. And innocence does not depend on what you think you did when you believed you were someone else entirely. In the absence of a past, there is nothing left to punish and no story left to defend. There is only the quiet recognition that the self was never the sum of its errors, but the light in which the errors vanished.